Shout out to YGWIGS for sending me this box of hair. Let us go ahead and see what is included. It is some crochet hair, and believe it or not, it is human hair. So that is a spoiler alert, but stay tuned for the video to see the details about the hair, and they included the instructions how to maintain and install, along with some accessories and the tool to install the hair. So let's get going. Hey guys, so welcome to my channel. Yes, as stated, I'm about to install this hair from YGWIGS. Yes, they are human hair crochet boho box braids. Yes, that was a mouthful. But welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you guys for stopping in and checking with us. If you have not yet hit the subscribe button, please do so because we have a lot more videos in store for you guys. If you're an oldie but goodie, welcome back and thank you for rocking with me. All right, so today I'm going to be attempting the Fulani braids, which is the style where you cornrow the front and you would do braids in the back or twist or whatever. What the Fulani look is with the front half of the hair braided, and I'm going to be using the boho box braids in the back for today's look. All right, so let's get started. And the first thing to do is to part off the section in the front for the braiding so that we can get that out of the way. So I'm going to be starting in the back by doing my braids for the crochet portion of the style. So I'm going to be parting off these sections. And believe me, it does not have to be pretty neat, or the parts don't have to be super straight because they will not be showing. All right, so that's not something that I'm willing to waste a lot of time on, because to be honest, it's not that big of a deal. So what I'm doing right now is just braiding all of the hair across the top portion of the back half of my hair. So I'm just braiding about maybe 2 or 3 inches and then stopping at that point. I'm not going all the way back with the braids at all. Why? Because I am doing the versatile method, and so I'm braiding up all of the areas around the head, including the side of the head, the back of the head, and this front portion of the head. And you will definitely see how it comes together to achieve the look. Now I'm parting off the areas around so that I can continue that braid pattern. Now I'm moving on to the sides, and it's very keen to understand that it's important to braid the hair upwards if you want it to have that individual look, if you so choose to pull it up in a ponytail. So that is today's hack. So I'm on the very last braid going upwards, and now that all the braids are completed, what I'm doing now is connecting all of those braids to each other. So I start at one side of the head and I'm braiding all the way over to the opposite side. And this will allow for me to do my braid pattern of choice for today, which is the zigzag braid pattern. Yes, the zigzag braid pattern. So we come all the way around from one side of the ear to the other side, then we take it down to the back, and then you keep going until you're back at the top where you started. Now I'm starting to part off the sections for the zigzag portion of the braid pattern. So you keep going. So at all times, you're only working with one row of braid, and you're going to see at the end of the braiding that you're going to just end up with one piece of hair after you're done braiding everything. So I'm parting off again in another row to continue the braiding. So you just come down with that same braid and then go across, and then you're going to go down and across until all of the loose hair has been braided up. So now that we just have one piece of hair remaining, I'm just using the crochet tool to tuck it in between the braids so that it is totally concealed. All right, so now that the back is all braided up, it's time to do the installation, and I have my box of hair that I already took off that security band that had them held together, and I will start the installation, starting in the back as I normally do. And just some initial information about the hair from YGWIGS. It is their knotless boho box braids, yes, with human hair. This is the length 14 inches in the color 1B, and the hair is reusable and it is washable. So you definitely will get your money's worth from this hair. So pretty simple. I'm just using the crochet tool to attach the braiding hair to the hair, and I'm only knotting it once because it didn't really need multiple knotting at all, and I'm just doing it systematically from the back all the way to the top. There's nothing special about the installation process, so we're gonna just breeze through that. All right, so having installed all of the hair in the back, I'm gonna go on to doing the braids up front. And as mentioned, I'm doing the Fulani braids. Now, the Fulani braid pattern, is not a specific pattern per se. You can choose to do your own unique braid style in the front. And my braid pattern of choice involves me doing one central braid in the middle of the head, and then all of the other braids will come off of that. So this is like the grounding point of my braids. So stay tuned and watch and see, what will happen from here on out. So once I'm done with the flat braid portion and I've braided maybe 2 or so inches past the flat braid, I'm going to attach the actual crochet here to one leg of my my hair that was being braided, and then I'm going to just merge the braided hair with my hair and continue doing that plait. So yes, I'm going to just actually merge both my hair and the crochet braiding hair together. Yes, so it has that consistent look with the back and the hair being braided from the front, coming together nicely. All right, so this is where the real magic happens. Yes, I am parting off a horizontal piece of hair across my forehead, and then I'm parting it backwards. And once we're done with the parting process, I'm gonna just, show you how it will be braided, just so that the Fulani look will come together. So I'm going to just follow the direction of the parting, yes, to complete this braid. So as you can see, I'm braiding across, And as soon as you get to where the parting is going backwards, I'm going to just start naturally curving the braid and going backward with that braid. Again, until you get to that half mark, then you will stop the flat braiding and then continue with like a single braiding, maybe to a 2-inch or 3-inch mark before you add the crochet here. So now I'm going for the crochet here. Just push the crochet tool through the loop of the hair, then you hook that onto your hair and pull it through. And then once that is there, you're gonna turn your 3 pieces of braiding here into 2 and then use the actual crochet here as the 3rd piece of hair for the braiding, and just continue braiding as you would any normal natural hair. And I'm mirroring the direction of that same braid by completing a second braid exactly the way that one was, meaning you're braiding it across and then you are braiding it backward. So it naturally curves to the back, and then you're going to just continue. And the process is pretty much the same, yeah, with the braids. And then once that braid is completed, then you'll find that the other one beside it will just go straight back. So just continue to watch and enjoy, and you will see the outcome of the style. You have to pay attention though, because the braid pattern in the front is very, very important, and it actually, can make or break the look of the Fulani hairstyle. So keep watching. So I'm actually slowing down the video in real time for you guys after inserting the crochet tool into the loop of the hair. Then I attach the hook to my hair and pull it through the loop. And then I split my 3 pieces of hair that was being braided into 2. Yes, we're splitting that into 2. So now we're ending up with 2 pieces of my hair, and the third leg is the actual crochet here. And we're gonna just continue with the braiding process as we normally would. All right, and you're gonna braid until you get to the very end of your hair, and you just release it and you're good to go. And you can see how nicely those curls are. And yeah, time to continue with the process. So now I'm doing the very same thing, but just in the opposite direction. So the first set of braids came from the center point, and now this set of braids, it will be coming from my ear going towards the other set of braids. So I'm gonna braid this one upwards, cleaning up my part a bit. And yeah, now I'm braiding upwards from the ear, and we're going to do the same curve action once we get to the point where there was no more room to braid. I'm going to just naturally continue to braid the hair, curve around where the parting is, and just keep braiding backwards from there on out. And the process is the same. You braid until you get to the end, then you attach it and continue. Yeah. And for these remaining pieces of hair, we're just going to go straight back with those braids. And before you know it, we are going to be in business in achieving that Fulani braid look. It's not as difficult as it might appear. It's pretty simple. All you want to do is just make sure that you part the hair in the directions that you want the braids to fall or to flow, and then you're in business. And guys, as I said before, you can, choose whatever braid pattern. You could do it straight back if you ask me. But, I think it gives it more of an authentic look when it has, some more dimensions to the braids. All right, so we are done. Yes, by magic, we are done with both sides. And I just actually mirrored the exact thing from one side onto the other side of the braid, and we are all done. And this is how it looks when, the braiding hair, yes, is unleashed. Yes, we're going to go ahead, of course, and add our mousse because it's very necessary, yes, to keep the hair in the front neat, and also to help to smooth out any flyaways in the back, and to just help to make those curls pop nicely. Just making sure to get that in. And of course, we know we have to slay the edges. Come on now with the baby hair action. Yes, adult hair trying to act as if it's baby hair. Come on now. We know what we do. All right. And then we're going to go in with our wrap paper and just tie that down maybe for about 10 to 15 minutes. And in a matter of no time, we're going to be coming to you guys with the big reveal. Come on now, wait on. It's ready. Yes, yes, yes. And guys, let me tell you straight off of the bat that the hair is absolutely beautiful. And not only is it beautiful, the hair is super soft. It feels feathery in the hands, feathery to the touch, and it actually is not giving me any indications that it will tangle at all. It's just high quality hair that is well constructed, and you guys will be pleased to know that it is absolutely lightweight. Yeah. So if you're not the type of person who necessarily want to wear a full head of hair, this style is, a great for you. So they actually included these accessories, and I'm just going ahead and attaching them, and this also helps to make the style authentic, the Fulani braid look more authentic. Yeah, we're not gonna go overboard with the amount though. We're just gonna keep it simple. Less is more sometimes, and so I'm just adding a few pieces. The hair, as I mentioned before, if I didn't mention it before, is 14 inches in length, and it's the color 1B. But guys, let us now go in to see how versatile the style is. I'm going to go in, to see if I can achieve any other style other than wearing it down. And you guys already know I'm a sucker for a high ponytail. So you already know that was going to be the first look to try. It looks absolutely cute. So yeah, this is your everyday look. You're running to the gym, going to the store, yeah, and then now we're gonna do a high bun of some sorts, yes. And of course, I'm just trying to take out a few pieces of the curls, a little bit of tendrils, yes, hanging for that more delicate, a little bit more formal look. If that was something that you wanted to achieve while wearing this style, you are definitely, definitely not going to be disappointed. Of course. How cute. Come on now. Loving this style, loving the hair. And for this more playful, a little bit more whimsical look, I did go ahead and do these two high buns, and they are so cute. Yeah, but thank you guys so much for watching today's video. And I will leave the link down below for the hair so that you guys can order. All the best for the holidays. Bye.